Okie dokie. It's time, once again, to return to the tile-locked Meadowlands. And, okay, we're in summer. I'm trying to get row so that I can finish the greenhouse, so I can start planting some good stuff in there. And, hey, Amanda. Hope you're doing well. And, why is clicking not working? Annual trout derby has begun. There we go, now it works. Maybe somehow I didn't have focus? Not sure about that. The annual trout derby. I am not that interested in participating, but I do need to fish, and so I might be fishing in the trout derby, and I would still have a chance at... Except for I'm not sure that I can actually turn in the things, but I do have bonus tiles available, so I could get some tiles if I needed to. Maybe we'll actually end up doing trout derby stuff. That could be interesting. Alright, but first off, we're a farmer. Auto grabber exists. I can't afford it. Let's dump those off. Do some harvesting to start. I need to get that. And let's see, it's the 20th. I could still plant a batch of mixed seeds and have them get done. And I don't need to visit the mushroom cave today. There's some more row, which is great. And I'm leaving that poppy there. I can pick up these poppies. So how many spots do I have? Only a handful. I don't know that it's worth my time trying to like cook up some more seeds and different things, so I think I'll choose not to worry about that. I'm up to 12 row. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a fishing day. And I guess I'll just sell these poppies. I want to get these kegs out of my inventory and making wine. I kind of ran out of time to do that last time. So let's do that now. Also, I still haven't visited the chickens. Put a keg there. I cannot. I cannot see what's there. Is there... nope, there was a keg there. Okay, so my kegs all got placed. Great. Okay. That's the main thing I wanted to do. Let's visit the chickens and then sell some stuff. Oh, I have watering that I still need to do. Right, because not everything has sprinklers. Man, it's only been like a day, and I've already like forgotten half of what's going on. A new baby chick hatched. Wong. Alright, Wong. I am going to sell you because I need money. And then incubate another egg. And this egg can go in here. And I'll get another little tiny egg out of here to incubate. Great. Okay. Plants need watering in a few spots. These guys. This. That one did not. These do. We can worry about picking up that one at the end of the season. I'm not in a rush. Okay, so I think that's all the watering I need to do. Let's sell a bunch of eggs and squash and poppies. And I have plenty of bait on the rod. So yeah, let's go check out the trout derby. And I guess I'll drink a coffee, because it'll be a bit of a walk down there. So, am I capable of getting to important parts of the trout derby? It's in my way. Okay, so I will have to walk around. Only had to get 7 spots, though, and I can actually walk up. Welcome to the trout derby. Get rewards explanation. Okay, neat. That's pretty good. And I don't mind getting other fish. So any trout that I get are basically bonuses. Oh gosh. I'm not sure... Is that a tiger trout? No. I'm not sure what that was. It was not a rainbow trout. They're not that difficult. But most important, we want treasure chests in a row. Speaking of treasure chests... Oh wow, a dinosaur egg. I think I can incubate that. So, I wonder if I can kick out the other egg that I put in the incubator. I'm not sure that there's a way to do so. Pike and more bait. Alright. And then I'm going to need to unlock a lot of tiles to actually get over to the greenhouse where I was working on the kegs. We're making progress in that direction. Then once I have the greenhouse, my first Dorado. Oh, it's a Dorado. That was that difficult fish. Once I have the greenhouse, I have a few ancient seeds and I'll be able to make some more in a few days when some more ancient fruit pop up. And I also have a couple of starfruit seeds that I can plant in there, and I have a coffee bean that I can plant in there. And so it'll take a little while to get those going, but once they get propagating, they'll be worth a ton. There's my first rainbow trout, but it didn't come with a tag. one of the other fishermen got a rainbow trout. Good job, fisherman. There's another rainbow trout. Sadly, no tag. But yeah, even if I only get one prize, that'd be one more prize than if I were just fishing somewhere else. So this seems like a nice little play for a minor extra bonus. Treasure chests. Hey, there's my first tag. Go get some kind of prize. River jelly, in case I need some energy. There's a treasure chest. No row, but we do get another library book out of the pool. Feisty pike. Another tag. And I guess in terms of prizes, I know one of the good prizes is a sprinkler, so I'd love to get that. There's at least one other good prize. Can't think off the top of my head what it is, though. But yeah, I fished most of the last few days and only managed to get either like 0 or 2 row or something. So I do think it's likely that my best chance for row is just sleeping and waiting in the fish farms. But we're making money either way. Just giving us ourselves some extra chances at some other loot. Okay, there's treasure. Let's go pilfer this. Thought it was a lazy sunfish, but now I'm not so sure. It was a rainbow trout. And amphibian fossil. That's another thing for the museum. That'll be 5 bonus tiles. That's really good. Another treasure. Sunfish, another library book. So many library books, stuffed carefully into treasure chests and dropped into the river. Who would have done such a thing? Treasure. And this might have a tag, because I think this is a trout. Deluxe bait. Boo! And I'm starting to feel exhausted, so we'll probably eat the river jelly. Because I think it's a good amount of energy. 75 energy, that seems good. Bream. I guess because it's after 8 p.m. Another real river jelly to make up for the one that I ate. And we'll do maybe a couple more casts, then I'll cash out some prizes. We'll head in for the day. Sell our fish for a nice markup. Alright, we'll try one more cast. Come on. Show me some actual fish. I should have switched to my deluxe bait. Free up inventory slot and catch the fish faster. But that only just occurred to me now. Alright, another chub. Get rewards. I got a tent kit. And I still have another prize ticket. I got a crab pot. Alright. Not huge deals. Let's get some more blueberry wine going. And we're home in time to sell a bunch of fish and some blueberry wine. And then drop off some other things in other places. Let's go ahead and put on the deluxe bait so I have it ready to go tomorrow. This I'll be taking into town at some point. Oh, and I have more deluxe bait. Yeah, I may as well use it if I can get more prizes. And I neglected to sell a bream. I still have time. And I'll keep the dinosaur egg so I can finish out what to do in the chick coop in the morning. Wow, made almost 5,000 just from the fish today. We're making money. Alright, let's water first today. I do need to visit the mushrooms today. Hello, chickens. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can interact with the incubator, so I guess I'll have to wait for that chicken. So I'll leave the dinosaur egg in here. And next time we incubate, we'll do that. Let's go do... Oh, I forgot to water these. Let's go do the mushrooms. Got a couple more row. I think I'm just like one row away. Maybe we'll get lucky today. Mushroom, mushroom. And a bunch of blueberry preserves. And I think we're ready to head to the trout derby. Let's get derbying. Can I get some roe? Today we'll use our good bait. It's gotta be a Dorado. Yep. I don't think I saved a Dorado or a Rainbow Trout. I should make sure I keep one of each of those in case we need them for a quest. We got a prize! Rocks. I like rocks. That's a good treasure. Did I pick the tiles I can walk on? Yes. So you might be able to see that a number of tiles have a red overlay. Those are where we can't walk. I have a magnifying glass icon that's basically a tool, that I can use to click on a tile and purchase it. If you have bonus tiles, which you get from things like community center bundles or bringing stuff to the museum, it spends your bonus tiles. If you don't, it spends your money. I'm currently in a phase of the game where each tile costs 100 money to unlock. But here we are in summer of year 3, and we finally turned the corner to where we have a decent farm where we're making some money. But it's still the case that I've been very restricted in terms of the places that I can travel. In the last stream, we only finally unlocked the Secret Woods, for example. That's nice. And, yeah, and the mines. Each individual level of the mines is its own map. And so we're only at level 40 in terms of the mine elevator, because I've had to construct lots of staircases, because it's just too expensive to unlock all the tiles to try to find ladders down in the mine. Speaking of which, we recently finished the community center that opens the quarry, and so I need to go back there and try to collect more rocks that I can use for staircases. But yeah, it's been a fun way to constrain the player that makes the game play out a bit differently in terms of the technology unlocked. Like, I was chopping down trees and selling some wood early in the game to make a little bit of money to unlock some tiles, for example. And when we get back to the farm, you'll see I'm still constrained to a corner. I'm getting close to being able to unlock the greenhouse. in the community center, but I still need to have a path that goes all the way over to the greenhouse. But yeah, this is by far the last few days the most money I've ever had. And so I can afford to unlock a few hundred tiles when I need to. And yeah, I've done perfection before. In just the normal game. And this is the first mod I've played. I guess I tried out Archipelago, the randomizer mod, but didn't particularly enjoy it. So I only played a little bit of that. But yeah, I think I've done perfection a couple of times. I always do community center. I've never done Joja. And I'm really hoping for a treasure chest and some row. Because I need row in order to finish off the community center. Because I remixed the bundles. And one of them is like the fish farmer bundle or something. And I need it to get the greenhouse unlocked. But I've been fishing for 4 straight days, and I think I've only gotten like 2 row from fishing so far. Here's another treasure chest, so we have another chance. No row. Suppose there's a tiny chance it might be for sale at the traveling cart. What are the odds that they're selling row? I think I'd have better odds probably of just going after a few more treasure chests. There's another prize tag, so we get 4 more prizes today at least. And actually with the prizes, inventory's gotten pretty full. I might want to go ahead and cash them out. I've got a few spaces left still. Oops. But yeah, this mod just got released a few days ago. I had been watching someone named Fungus on YouTube who made the mod, who was doing their own playthrough of it before they released the mod. And it does configure like how many bonus tiles you start with, because like at the beginning of the game you need to walk out of bed. And so you have to unlock tiles in order to do that, in order to walk inside your house. So you can configure like how many you start with, and the prices go from 10 to 100 to 1,000. But you get to decide like how many you can buy at 10 and how many you can buy at 100 before the prizes go up. And so I made it nicer than the default, so I gave myself more bonus tiles to start and made the prices take longer before the prices increase. And yeah, it's been good. Okay, I think this is our last time. We'll go cash out our prizes. And I might actually go buy the cart. Is the cart open until 6 or until 8? Can I get there? If I have a coffee, I can probably get there. Hey, a diamond. That's nice. Oh boy! Mounted trout. I have no room in my house for anything. Deluxe bait. And is that all my prizes? No, triple shot espresso. Nice. I think that's everything I had. Seems like you don't have any golden tags. Alright. So, we will throw those on there, and actually, I think I'll switch back to normal bait. Yeah, let's drink a coffee. I think the traveling cart is open until like 6 or 8. And we'll go over to the traveling cart just in case. Could buy a sweet gemberry. But yeah, you can see clearly I made a route over here to get to the traveling cart in the secret woods and to get the wizard at the beginning. The wizard at the beginning, I got myself into the community center and then forgot that I had to talk to the wizard before I could read this stuff in the community center. So I was so excited to get to the community center, and then I couldn't do anything until I unlocked the wizard, which is like another 100 tiles to get over there. I guess I will take the rare seed, since we actually have money and we're over here. But nothing else seems good. Let's head back. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Dorado in there just to keep one. And do I have rainbow trout? I don't see one. So let's throw away a anchovy and keep some rainbow trout just so that I have them. And then I'll sell the rest of this. That could just go in there for the moment. Put my good bait back in here, except for I can't fit it in here. 8 and 4 are 12 and 2 are 14. I need one more row. One more row. So yeah, I'll just have to wait until tomorrow at least. Am I ever going to use the dress spinner? I don't think so. I'm going to sell the dress spinner, and then I can keep that in there. And the triple shot espresso could just go in here for now. And actually, this and this, I'm going to move inside, because I have a chest in the house. Oops. Where I keep stuff I'm never using. And then, it's been a while since we checked the bus stop, so let's see if there's anything important happening over here. Got trees growing. There's a sweet pea I think I can pick. There's another sweet pea up there, but I don't think I can reach it. And we have time, not much else to do, so I might as well go raid some trash cans. Green algae for Dr. Harvey. If by some miracle I happen to run into him. Try to do that. And sure, let's talk to some people. Talking has been done. Don't feel like walking to the other trash cans. I'll leave a sweet pea in here in case anyone ever needs one. Someone might want a blueberry. I'll leave one of those in there too. talking over, exactly. I have very little friendship with the townspeople because I have not walked into anyone's house except Evelyn's, because we did Evelyn's leek quest. No, I've walked into Barney's as well, to buy chickens and things. And Evelyn's leek quest to get the coffee maker. It's one of the few weekly quests that I've done. But speaking of weekly quests, it's going to be Monday, and we're going to be able to check the big board to get a new quest. Made good money again. 7,000 on the nose. That's 70 bonus tiles, or 70 tiles I could unlock. How's my luck today, by the way? Spirits are very happy. That's good. Okay, let's do some watering. What's the kitty's name? The kitty's name is Kitty. So creative, right? We'll pick up that blueberry again in a moment. Alright, well there's my final row. So I guess today we'll head to the community center and get the greenhouse going. Hooray! And I got more row. Okay, good. I can hold on to some of my crimson fish row then. And actually make some money off of it. Alright, for now I'll stack the row. We'll come back for it in a moment. Hello, chickens. Bok, 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 bok. My chickens were very cross and hungry during the winter because I haven't built a silo yet. Because who can afford such luxuries? I'll throw that one in. And whenever it rains, they get grumpy. Okay, so I have clam row, chub row, eel row, and then lots of crimson fish row, but I don't need all of it, so that'll be the last one that I bring into the community center. That's right, in this economy, you understand. Let's sell the eggs. And do I have any other things I need to bring over to the community center right now? I don't remember any. Or any of these community center items. The frozen geoda's not anymore. Do I want to visit Clint today? Yeah, I might as well go ahead and crack these open. As long as I'm going in. I was holding on to a frozen geode right in case the eels requested it again. This can go to Gunther, this can go to Gunther. This I could drop off at the ocean and bait it. And Gunther's already had those. Alright. Okay. So, what order should I do things? I'm going to do community center first, because I'm excited about the greenhouse. So many tiles. Unlocked one at a time. Row. Okay, this is the expensive one, so do it last. Bundle complete! And I get a worm bin. Alright. And I get a cutscene. Hooray! Greenhouse coming tonight. That'll be a lot more tiles I need to unlock, but they'll be totally worth it. Could someone bring me 30 wood? I doubt I'll run into you for that either. Pinecone. Okay, what's on the big board? Prismatic jelly. It's possible that we could do that. So we'll see if that can work out. There's some amazing trash. And I have geodes, or mystery boxes, as the case may be. Broccoli seeds. Totem. Flower seeds. Pancakes. Another totem. Is that a maple bar? Yeah. Another totem. I really don't need these totems. They're not helping me. And I think I've already had that. And that. Yeah, I've already had both of those, so let's just sell those guys. Okay, then we'll go to the museum and drop off some new artifacts. I have it configured so each museum donation is worth 5 bonus tiles. Plus 5 bonus tiles. So the next 10 tiles I unlock, I won't need to pay money for. And then since we're over here, we'll check out this trash can and get another geode. So I guess we're running back to Clint since we're right here. Hey Clint, got one more for you. And that's limestone. I believe we already have that as well. Yeah. So I will just sell that to get it out of my inventory. Okay. Ocean, I need to drop off a crab pot and rebait my crab pots. So I guess I will put down, or I'll purchase another tile using the magnifying glass so that I can place the crab pot here. And then let me get my bait. There we go. And got a lot of running to do. Let's have another coffee. Because I'm gonna have a greenhouse. I can start planting my own coffee soon. Amazing. Hey Leah. She found wild fruits. Fantabulous. Harvey, you wanted an algae. I don't have it on me, do I? I do not. So I'll let you go. Where should I place a worm bin? Can I deluxify the worm bin? Because I prefer a deluxe worm bin, but I don't remember what it costs. Worm bin and 30 moss. Yes, that is definitely worth doing, and I have the moss for sure. So let's craft a deluxe worm bin and place it somewhere. I'd want to place it somewhere where I'm going to go buy it every day, ideally. There's no reason for me to be stepping here, right? Not currently. Let's chop this down. And then place the worm bin here, sure. Okay, I got some trash, which can get recycled. I have some things to sell, namely that. And I guess another sweet pea and oyster, sure. Those can go in there. These can go in here. Leave that on the bar so that I see it again in a moment. And now let's work on getting our way over to the greenhouse, which is somewhere further to the left over here. I can see it. Exciting times. And let's unlock some more tiles, so. Alright, thanks for stopping in. I thought I just unlocked this tile, but I guess I didn't. Did I unlock the wrong one? Is there something, is there a rock here? There was a rock, haha. Alright, if I see Robin. It's Monday. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's start turning down over here. And let's try to get this tree to fall to the right so we can collect its stuff. Is there a rock? Okay, I'm not sure exactly where the door to the greenhouse is. Let's try to chop down some more nearby stuff and see if I can get better visibility into it. Let's, actually, hold on, is there a rock? That's a rock, okay. And then there's a tree directly below me. Let's destroy this tree. Okay, I can see where the door is. And so I think that would get me into the greenhouse. That looks correct. And might as well do a little bit of that. Okay, and then eventually I'm going to need more space for more kegs. In fact, I have some oak resin, I have the materials that I can get some more kegs going. So this seems like it's the keg corridor. Okay, so we can put kegs along there, and then some more trees here. Okay. Good stuff. I have more trash to recycle. And I could make 2 more kegs. That wood I just harvested. So let's do that. Making lots of blueberry wine. Mystery box for next time I go into town. And I have been meaning to for a while bring some things up to Marlin and stuff, and so let's go ahead. Let's bring a chest up there too. I don't currently have a chest, so we'll make one. And we'll use coffee. There's trees here I can chop when I need to. I hear some thundering outside, so hopefully we're finally going to get some weather that'll cool things down, because it's hot today. So I'm going to dump a chest in the area at the mines. And I guess I'll leave my bombs on me because we could go back by the quarry in just a moment. I'll leave the slingshot here in case I ever want it, and I'll leave that in case I ever end up talking to the dwarf. And then I want to sell some things to Marlin. So you may have the sneakers and the iron edge. And then over at the quarry, wanted to chop down some trees for visibility. But yeah, there's still a bunch in the bottom right that I would be able to bomb and get some more stone. So let's spend some tiles to get over there. What is below me, and can I walk this way? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to unlock a tile here. Let's chop this down. And let's throw a bomb down here. Okay. And unlock some more tiles so that I can pick up more of the goodies. Good. Alright, that feels good. And it's late enough that I just need to go back home. And I forget what it is I need for the mine carts at this point. So that's the boiler room. Right, I need to get deeper in the mine so that I can get some of that stuff. And I'm up to 914 stone, so I could make 9 staircases. So when we eventually get back into the mines, we can make progress on that. But obviously the greenhouse is going to take the priority. For the moment. I'm going to need sprinklers for the greenhouse. I only need 1 to start, because I don't have that many seeds to plant right off the bat. And I'll want speed grow. So, sprinklers, and the torches will be good in the greenhouse too. I actually have some gold ore that I could cook up. So let's actually do that for the sprinkler bit. And sure, I have iron as well. Get this cooking before bed. And then in the morning we can get that all sorted out. So let me go ahead and get the things I know I'm going to want to plant. I'm going to want that, I'm going to want that. I thought I had some starfruit seeds somewhere. If I were a starfruit seed... where would I be? Pretty sure I had 2 starfruit seeds. I'm not seeing them right now. Not in here, right? Kitty, do you know where my starfruit seeds are? Kitty's not sure. Greenhouse hype. A raccoon scurries away. And we made a little bit of money. Okay, I need to take a stretch because I've been sitting for an hour. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Enjoy the Stardew tunes in the meantime. I have returned. So let's get to it. I need to construct a sprinkler using various things. Let's do that before I forget. Okay, but we're standing out here on the farm. So let's do some farmer stuff. So many blueberries. Oops, come on. And it's a mushroom day, so I need to deal with the mushrooms. And yeah, I have inventory space. Let's just go down there and do that now. Mushroom, mushroom. Hey, Pink. We got the greenhouse. At long last. I think I watered everything. Hi, chicken. I don't have enough room for chicken eggs, so let's get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Oh! I got an ancient fruit. I didn't even notice. Let's throw it in the seed machine. Hope that turns out well. Hi, chickens. A new baby chick hatched. Oh, good. Jarda, that's fine. Jarda? I have some news for you. You're gonna have a new home. Farewell, Jarda. It was nice knowing you. Can I hatch a dinosaur egg in this chicken coop? Apparently, maybe yes. Which is amazing. Okay. These eggs are fine. You can get mayoed. And now we walk down Keg Corridor over to the Greenhouse of Destiny. Destiny! Okay, and if I walk in and out, we're not spending any more tiles. Great. So now I need to get the tile unlock tool. Let's not accidentally throw down a bomb. And I have saplings I need to plant too. So let's get over to like a corner side kind of thing. And then if I get to here, I can plant a bunch of stuff. So let's hoe. And let's plant. Ancient fruit will take a while, so we'll go ahead and put them out here with some deluxe speed grow. I never found my starfruit seeds. The coffee beans I'm going to need to harvest continually, and so I'm going to put it over here in the corner. Also with speed grow. And then I need to water these. Let's throw the sprinkler down, because I think I'm going to have at most 2 other things for now. Now I can build Jurassic Park. Nice. Let's throw torches down, so that I'll be able to see if I'm in here at night. And then let's go find my tree saplings, and I think I have some starfruit somewhere. Oh, maybe they're growing. They're growing is what it is. I need to wait for them, and then I can get more out of the seed maker. Okay. So my tree saplings are here. And I should have some more ancient fruit seeds now. 2 more. Great. Here. And I can imagine wanting a chest at some point in the place-a-majigger. So I'm going to bring a chest to put in there. I'm selling egg and mayo. I see the kitty and I want to pet the kitty. Hi, kitty! That's how we know this is a good game. You can pet the cat. So then 2 more ancient fruit seeds. I'll put here. Fertilize. So they grow faster. I'll water them to get them started. And I already watered those, and then I'm going to unlock tiles to get over to the side. And so I think I can put a sapling here, for example. And then I usually spread them out, and so I'll put one here. And then I'll put one here. Okay, and we've got some trees. How exciting. Hi, chicken. Cheaper. And I would like to have visibility into here, so I think if I chop this down, I mean, I can already walk here. So actually I want to get right here. Okay. So I'm going to unlock another row. So I can start witnessing my kegs. Is there anything else I need to do today? Not super pressing. I think we're good. Okay. Now let's start chopping down tall trees over here. Very nice, and I can see that there's somebody trying to grow in the wrong spot here. So yeah, let's do more. And we'll go ahead and finish this off so I can walk all the way through. Okay. If I wanted a path up, I could make a path up. Okay, great. Any more tall trees? You're a tall tree. And you're a tall tree. Okay, and now I can see all the kegs. Amazing. I never put the chests in the greenhouse. Let's do it while I'm thinking of it. And I'll just chunk it down here. That's fine. And let me leave speed grow in here, because I imagine I'll keep a couple speed grow on me, because I have some sweet gemberries that I'll grow outside in the fall. That are probably worth speeding up. So that's for my sweet gemberries. But geode I can put away over here. Alright, there's a little bit of time left in the day, but more importantly, we got the greenhouse started. I've got ancient fruits, I've got a coffee seed. Coffee seed's going to start to propagate. Coffee seed's going to start to propagate. It'll take a number of days, though. So I'm not in a rush to make more sprinklers. Okay, I think with that, we'll actually have some time where we can go back to the mines. Which is something I've been meaning to do for like 2 weeks in game. But other priorities have arisen. I can now take some Crimson Row and preserve it for tons of money. So let's do that. I see a million blueberries that are starting to come ready to go, so let's do that. I don't need to visit the greenhouse because it's getting automatically watered. However, I see more ancient fruits, and so I have more opportunity to plant stuff in the greenhouse now, so I am going to need another sprinkler. But that's future Brian's problem. Present Brian has crops to water. But I think this will be the last season of watering other than the first day. I think we're going to move on to full-on sprinkler technology. And not have to hand water crops ever again. And that makes me happy. Happy, happy joy. Alright, chickens. Hello, chickens. Back, 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 back. Hello, mayo. Etc. Let's throw this one in the mayo maker. It's not a mushroom day. So yeah, I think I can get some kind of food and head to the mines. Right, ancient fruits. I need to get them producing more seeds. And I guess the sooner the better. This does not take long. So I guess I could wait here, and then while I'm waiting here, I am going to need another sprinkler. That's for gold. So we transmute some iron into gold. Oh, is it only 2? It's only 2 per. I was thinking it was 3 per. Huh. We craft another sprinkler. We go get ready to collect our seeds. Only one, sadly. And I think it'll be 30 seconds, but we'll wait. There's 3, nice. And finally... two, great. The greenhouse once again. Da-la-la. Okay, so let's unlock 2 squares here. I will hoe all of this. And planty. And throw down the sprinkler. And water the first day, and then also go get the fertilizer so it grows fast, which means I need to pick up the sprinkler so I can reach it. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to unlock a bunch of extra tiles in here, but it's fine. Great. Okay. Now we can actually, for real, step away from the greenhouse for a few days. So, let's get some coffee. And I guess in a pinch, yeah, I can eat blueberries if I need some energy. I have plenty of blueberries, that's for sure. So let's go to the mines. A grape! I can eat that. More trees I can chop down. Another grape. And if we get to 43, I'll probably make a staircase. Okay, this is not the best mine to start. Might not be a good luck day. I don't think I ever checked my luck this morning. Here's some iron. Okay. The luck has arrived. There's a stairway down. Coffee has run out. Let's get all the iron. Then head downwards. Onwards, downwards. And I'll take it. Okay. And... yeah, let's start doing staircases. So here's our first time in 44. Staircase. First time in 45, it's mine elevator. There's some energy food. I think I will go ahead and unlock these two, just so we have access to the elevator here. The sprite's coming to visit, so we'll kill him. I can make 5 more staircases to get to 50, so let's do it. Crafty. So, staircase, use it. Staircase, use it. Staircase, use it. Staircase, use it. And might as well break this just in case. Also, that's right. Also, I could break this. Alright. Staircase. And use it. We've made it to level 50. Let's use some tiles. Thermal boots. Thermal boots are +1 defense, +2 immunity. Alright, that's an upgrade from our old +1 immunity. Great. And then let's get the elevator. And some tiles here. And doesn't look like a great floor here on 51. I'm just going to drop these off for now. We can bring them to Marlin at some point. So how many? I'm basically out, so I think we should just go back to doing some mining on our old floors for now. The other thing I could do is go over to the quarry. But let's try this for a bit. That's right. Hello. Can't reach that. Can reach this. But yeah, the quarry will regenerate, so I think actually let's spend some time at the quarry. I'm gonna leave crystal fruit and grape here so that I have like some extra food money here. Food money? Food. And if I'm going this way, I might as well pop by Marlin and sell off the rubber boots. Since I'm going to be passing right by his door and it's time. And let's go back to the quarry and see what else we can explodinate. So, for example, down to the south here. This seems like a good spot for a bomb. And then let's unlock some tiles to pick up goodies. And then let's try walking other paths that we have to pick up goodies. And sure. That seems good. Alright, a few things down there. How about up here? Yeah, still a lot of rocks up here. I see some wiggle worms over there. Let's go haul them up just to make sure they don't get explodinated. Rocks, my favorite. And then we will throw a bomb down here. And then unlock more tiles. And can I get any of these from over here? Yes. Great. Great. Okay, that felt good. Let's get rid of some more of the trees so that we'll be able to see what we're doing in the future. And also to create more spaces for more rocks to spawn. Looks like I can't reach that tree just yet. sure, I'll unlock one here. It's 9 p.m. I can do a little bit more chopping. And sure, we'll unlock one more tile. Then I can walk back around over there and get most of that. Great. Okie dokie. And I got another 100 rocks and a bunch of ores. Alright, the quarry is somewhere that I can get gold already. It hadn't even occurred to me as that's now my top gold location. Hopefully that'll change soon, though. I'm liking the new shoes. They go well with my hat. And blueberry preserves, of course. And sure, let's cook up some gold. And some iron. Okay. Productive day. Kitty agrees. Let's head to bed. 3,000 money, just from farm stuff. It's a rainy day. The bookseller's in town today. I do love moving faster, but in this particular challenge, I'm not sure that it's worth spending all the money buying Way of the Wind books. So I think I won't be doing that. At least not off the bat. Let's go visit the chickens. Hi, chickens. Are you ready to have a new type of friend soon? Let's throw this in here. I need to check on the mushrooms today. By extension, the fish farm. Starfruit. Okay, we'll throw them in the seed maker. Row, great. Something has grown in the way. So let's see, starfruit only grow once. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do the starfruit in the greenhouse. And, okay, I can, for the moment, harvest this sprinkler. I mean, I could just have some in there to start and then swap them out after we have other things. That probably makes sense. So, okay. So then let's throw starfruit in the seed maker, sell a bunch of produce. This is what it's looking for. One starfruit seed. And starfruit seeds take 13 days. I don't know that I need to accelerate that, really. Yeah, so we'll try all these starfruits and see if we get some good seeds. 2. That's a minor profit. And I forgot to sell my mushrooms. And gold bars can go in here. Only one. Darn. So we had 3 starfruits and we only turned it into 4 starfruits. But let's unlock some more tiles. Plant some starfruits, and we'll get them watered. I forgot to leave the torch on the sprinkler in there, which I'd like to do, so that if I'm in there at night I can see. Okay, and let's go mine some rocks. Ah. Let's go get caught up on every little ledge. Rocks will help us get deeper in the mines. Getting deeper in the mines means we'll encounter some new enemies, which means we can get new drops, which means we can finish off the mine carts in the community center. So that is the big picture goal, what we're up to at the moment. Iron. Also, we're getting mining experience. Also, we're occasionally getting things like quartz. Coal. copper ore. I'll take it. That stuff's still useful. Big rocks, one of the best things. There's a way down. More big rocks, great. Another big rock. Fantabulous. Slime gave me a way down, thank you. There's another way down. And yeah, let's take another way down. That's right. Hooray. Show me more big rocks. I'm doing okay on metal. I could also go back to floor number 1. But I am going to need more sprinklers. Yeah, we're coming up on fall, actually. It's just a few days away, and I need to reorganize the farm so that we're fully sprinklered out. So I need to definitely get some more metal still, so I can transmute iron into gold as necessary to build my sprinklers. I might need to cook up some more quartz to make sure we have the refined quartz we need as well. Big rock. Dust sprites. Oh, I've got new ideas to sleep on. Hey, we did it. Got another mining level. Huzzah. Yeah, let's go check out mining level 1. Get a sense of how often big rocks show up. None this time. But it is faster to cycle in and out. A lot of slimes. Might as well kill them. Slimes are like, no, you don't have to do that. But thou must. Big rock that's out of reach. Though honestly, if I think I'm going to be doing this, I should just put it in reach. I've got the bonus tiles to spare. Okay, next time we see a big rock, we'll go reach it. Big rock. Reachable. Hooray. Thanks for all the rocks. Da 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 da. Copper. Okay, we're running out of energy, so I'll just do one more pass. Maybe a couple more passes. Alright, getting tired. Starting to feel exhausted. Let's break. Oh, there's a big rock. Can I get this? Let's eat a blueberry just to make sure I don't run out of energy. The blueberry's not going to break the bank. Rocks. Ah. I want you guys. Get in my inventory. And now since I ate that blueberry, I can afford to go back and maybe break one more big rock. And here's one. Oh yes, rocks. So many rocks. Okay, that's good. How are we doing? Back up to 573. Okay, that's great. We got like 200 rocks today. That would get us to level 55 at least. But fall is only a few days away. I have time that I can chop down a tree. Oh, right. But I need to eat another blueberry if I'm going to do that. Great. Take advantage of time and energy. Alright, very good. I need to cook up more iron. A lot of it. So that'll be able to make more sprinklers. And how many refined quartz do I have right now? Only 4. So yeah, I definitely need to cook up some more quartz as well. Level 6 combat. Recipes I don't need. And 3,000 money from farming stuff. Okay, so the kegs are starting to pay off. Our daily income has increased. It's raining again. Saving me time. Morning farm duties. So thanks for that. Oops, nope, come on. I see some more kegs over there that need attention. Can I have some grumpy chickens? Hello, grumpy chickens. I could build the silo. So these guys would have something to eat. Sure. Let me turn it into some good man. I wanted to build a silo. What ingredients do I need? I have the money. It's a Friday. Robin would be at the shop. There's a plant I forgot to harvest, and there's another one. So yeah, if I redo this area... Yeah, basically I can turn this into like a whole tile bowl. I can fit a lot more in here. But I would need on the order of like 7 more sprinklers, I think, for what I'm currently envisioning. Okay, but now I will have the things I need to make sprinklers. And hello, Casey. Let's head back into the mines and get another elevator level unlocked. Oh, I wanted to see, let's visit Robin really quick. If I wanted to build the silo, remind me what I need. Takes 100 stone, 10 clay, and 5 copper bars. Stone, clay, copper bars. And I would need space on the farm. It's a 3x3, I think. Guess it doesn't really matter where that goes. Let's do a couple cycles of 40 before we start trying to push deep. Oh hey, looks like we're having a good luck day, perhaps. That's right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and push deep. Level 50. Let's just make a staircase. $51. Let's just make a staircase. $52. There's some iron here. Oh, and a ghost! My first ghost. Please drop an essence of some description. That would really help me out. dropped an essence. Hooray! Is that all that I need? 1 solar essence. Yes. We will be able to unlock the minecarts. Okay, I'm super stoked about that. Let's construct a staircase. And various bad guys, some of whom are walking towards me, so I might be able to kill somebody and get a staircase. Don't accidentally click on the ladder and go back up, though. That would be tragic. Okay, another solar essence. Let's make a staircase. Okay, and we have made it to 55. Great. How much time will it take to go to the community center? A bit. Yeah, and then I would have the minecarts over here forever. Yeah, let's get that done right now. So, oh, and then I'd be able to take the minecarts to the quarry as well. Oh, minecarts, minecarts. The greatest thing in the history of things. And if I'm running over here, I also have time to chop some more trees since I have my energy budget. Let's get that done. Didn't I unlock this? Yeah, I did. More lovely resources for me. You can get chopped down. And your trees gets with. I could cook up some copper, sure. Hey, look. It's all the oak resin we could ever want. That's not true. We could always want more. Wigworms. Prehistoric vertebra. I think I have that one already. I do already have that one. And then while we're in town, I guess we have time to raid some garbage cans. Remind me what else is here? Right, blackberries and plums. And I'll definitely be able to do the plums if I used wild seeds. Even if we don't have bonanza and blackberry season. Bundle complete! A magnet ring! Oh my goodness! It's a small magnet ring, but it's my first magnet ring, and not being able to walk on tiles, that's going to be huge, especially for the quarry, which I'll now be able to get to sooner with the minecarts. How exciting. Okay, small glow ring. You're out. Now we have a small magnet ring. Excitement and adventure. Also, we're approaching the time where I actually might want to start spending money on the vaults. I forget, does the 25,000 one give you the crystallarium? I think it does. And then I could start duplicating my diamonds, if I'm remembering that correctly. And I have money. And I have bonus tiles. So yeah, I'm gonna purchase this and hope that I'm remembering correctly. It is the crystallarium. Great. We have a crystallarium now. And so I imagine diamonds are probably still the most... like, eventually jade would give me staircases, which would be amazing, but diamonds would be the most bang for my buck. Let me get the crystallarium on the bar so I don't forget about it. The magnet ring is huge. Let's go ahead and collect some moss. Oops, I broke a little tree, I think. Yeah, I'm sad. Crystallarium I won't need very often, so let's just throw it here. Let's grab a diamond. It'll take a while, but we'll throw it in here. So then that'll be multiplying. Copper. I have more copper I could cook. I might as well just take all of it. And then I was going to make some sprinklers. And I even have the gold for it. Amazing. Well, that's only 2 more sprinklers. I want more. This ring can probably be put away in this chest for the moment. I terrifyingly have the means to make more kegs, which I might as well. And the kegs can start lining the bottom of the corridor, I suppose. And then I want to keep working on more sprinklers. So I should probably get some more quartz. Be cooking up. We have some amazing row, which is going to sell for a lot of money. Huzzah. We have a new type of monster drop. I can finally store in here. Yeah, it's like we're starting to play Stardew Valley all of a sudden. We really turned a corner. So I can make more sprinklers. Oops. Okay, 6 quality sprinklers. And yeah, I have to decide if I want to work from the top or the bottom. Let's see, in the fall, I think I might just like redo the entire thing on like the last day. Yeah, I might just like redo the entire thing on the last day. Just rip it all apart and build it again. Okay, let's put the sprinklers in the fall chest, since that's setting up for fall, basically. Let's keep refining quartz just to keep our furnaces busy. I'm tempted to just like start unlocking some tiles. But but it might be a waste depending upon the layout. Yeah, I need to figure out where my scarecrows are going to go. I think I'll hold on to things. Oh, it's raining outside. Hooray. In real life. Let's now have a really cool down. Do I have any other big things hanging over my head? Not really. Okay, that'll be enough refined quartz for a while. So on the 27th, I can just do whatever, and then on the 28th, I think we'll try to set up sprinklers in a reasonable organization for a fall farm. Okay, that is the plan. Minecart's completed. Da 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 da. And how much money did I make today? I spent 25,000, but I made 9,000 of it back. Huzzah. Okay, I need to stretch again. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. I encourage you to stretch and do whatever as well. Okay, took a little extra time to eat part of a slice of pizza because I needed a snack. But yeah, it was hot enough today that now that it's cooled off, even with the air conditioning on, I can feel it getting cooler indoors because the AC was having trouble because it was such a hot day. But it's gone from like 95 to 80 outside, which is a huge swing. Okay. Evelyn's here. She likes the farm. And she gave us a garden pot. And the instructions to make more. Alright, I'm going to throw that in this chest. I don't plan to use that, really. And looks like it's another harvest day. Right, I have a few ancient fruits. Oh, I accidentally picked the poppy, but that's probably fine. These are all corn. Oh, did the corn progress into fall? Are they spring and summer or summer and fall? I feel like that's summer and fall. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work around some of the plants that can stay planted. Hadn't really thought about that. And didn't pick you. Today's mushroom day, so let's go do it since I happen to think of it. Mushroom, mushroom. What happened here? I got stuck in a little dead end. That's what happened. Chickens and eggs. Grumpy chickens. Poor grumpy chickens. So no eggs. Right, I was going to build the silo. All of a sudden, a flash of clarity. And I can afford to build it, because I actually have income. Where are my batteries living? They must be living here. Silo. Rocks. Copper bars. And clay. And I would not mind having a chest near Robin's to leave some clay and copper bars for like future things. Because I think I'll mostly need clay at her place. We'll take 30, sure. Then I need space on the farm to put a silo. Where's the silo gonna go? I should really clear space that's like out of the way for the farm, so maybe over by the greenhouse. Oh gosh. There's almost space here. If I did this, I think I'd have the space here. I could move it in the future if I had to. Oh my gosh, I'm picking up those things from so far away thanks to the magnet ring. It's amazing. I would need to get one more. Okay. Okay. There's now space. Nope, I'm walking there. Nope, I don't have to walk there. No, I don't have to walk there. Okay, there's now space there. I'm gonna throw a blueberry in here and try to keep the crimson thingies together. Okay. Let's go to Robin's and get the silo built. I'm walking to Robin's. I have a minecart system now. Let's take the minecarts back to practice and maybe also go by the quarry. I have to, in order to get back, I need to have... Do I need anything? I need to get in the door, Demetrius, and you're blocking the way. Question mark? Thank you. Okay, construct farm buildings. I would like a silo, please. Build. It's going to get built right here. Right. I always manage to use Robin when she has to take an extra day off before she can work on things. Then I'm going to leave a chest here. I'm not sure if this chest is going to get pushed around by villagers, but we'll risk it. And I'm going to drop off these things in here. Then I'm going to minecart to the quarry. We have bonus tiles and we have money. This is another tree I can chop down. As is this. Oh my gosh. These wood just like come into my inventory like I have some kind of magnetism that I'm wearing on my finger. It's great. Okay, minecarts. I need to unlock some tiles to get there. Let's go to the quarry. Okay, I have the tiles here. Wiggleworms, hello. It's a library book. Imagine that. Let's get this tree chopped down. Yeah, it'd be good to get the quarry devoid of trees so that they wouldn't be propagating anymore. Because I have other places I can get trees from. But I only have so much willingness to work on the quarry on any given day. So we'll chop down one more tree. Now I see one more tree I can get to. We'll chop down 2 more trees and we'll call it good for today. this in fits and starts. Okay, now let's get the other minecart end at the bus stop unlocked. So... here's a sweet pea. Oh, we could get Linus's basket. You know what? Let's do that. Since we finally have a reason to be in this neck of the woods. Alright, it's a very costly berry basket. Better return it to Linus. And now there is the bus ticket thingy. And we're connected back. Neat. And... yeah, I'm gonna knock 2 more and cut down a tree and get a grape. Alright, spent like 3,000 bucks on that, but... oh, I can't get the grape from there. Alright. Grape, you've managed to escape. Congratulations. This tree I could also chop down. Great. Oh, the stuff just comes to me. It's great. It's great. Okay, so we have a silo under construction. We have a gigantic berry basket in my inventory. And I have some sprinklers, and so if I wanted to keep this corner around, then okay, that would work fine. I'd put a sprinkler here, and I just need ways to walk around. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the sprinklers and start getting this going. Okay. And I'll prefer to have torches on top of sprinklers, so we'll end up with a sprinkler here. Sprinkling that corn. Then we'd have a sprinkler here, sprinkling that. And then there'd be row crops here, row crops here. I could have another sprinkler here, so yeah, let's do that, and let's move this scarecrow over here, say. And then I basically want to mirror this kind of thing. So I'd have to unlock... oh no, this is not a good... right, don't put one here. That's too far south from the farm. So we wouldn't be doing that. So we would just be doing... here. I can go ahead and knock out a berry bush here if I had to, but it's fine. But then I'm gonna need to unlock tiles to like walk rows of the farm. And let's move, yeah, let's move my... okay, let's unlock some tiles. Let's move the bee house down to this corner of the farm where not much is happening. And I can walk through here and here. So the bee house could come live over here. That's fine. The next sprinkler would go here. And here. And I need some light somewhere in this vicinity, so we'll put a torch there. And these are all going to come down. Right, and I can go ahead and break this. I guess here, so let's grab this. Okay, and that lines up with what I've currently got going on. And then we'll just keep this road that's kind of like our vertical road. We'll walk down here, that's fine. Okay, that's going places. I've got a vision. It's starting to come to fruition. Let's get the berry basket on the bar. Actually, let's practice using the minecarts. I might be able to catch Linus tonight. Even if he's in his tent, that's only a few squares away from where I can already get to. How do I get there? I go up here and around. So I would want to go to the mines. And then go to Linus's tent. Oh my gosh, we're going to complete a quest. I am not friends with Linus. I can't just walk into his tent, right? Oh, I can turn off his fire? That's interesting. But yeah, we'll have to catch him during the day. Okay, didn't consider that. Bus stop. Alright, and we made a couple thousand. Tonight is the Moonlight Jellies. Won't be doing that. Let's do our final harvest of the season. So many blueberries. Anything else to harvest? Not at the moment. Is this an ancient fruit that's growing in the wrong spot on the farm? That's unfortunate. We'll figure that out tomorrow. So let's go do the chickens. Hi, chickens! Love you, chickens. Other chickens! Hi, other chickens! Pet the kitty. Okay, so let's unlock some more tiles so I can walk around the farm a bit more. So there's going to be a sprinkler here. And then a sprinkler here. And then let's move some Torches. Top of sprinklers. And then I have to decide up here. I could definitely fit one more sprinkler without having to move anything around with the ancient fruit seeds. So yeah, maybe I'll bring the bee house back. And just keep that little area up top. So it won't be completely optimal, but just kind of approaching an optimal configuration. And so I want another... I don't have enough metal to make another sprinkler unless I cook up some more iron. So let's cook up more iron. And while we're doing that, let's also cook up some more copper. Okay. So I'll get one more sprinkler up top in this section of the farm. And I could fit 2 more sprinklers, actually, except for I have to figure out where this scarecrow is going. Yeah, I think with the tiles I have unlocked, it probably makes sense still just to do the one. Yeah, we might tweak it later in this season, we'll see. And then... this line, I can go almost all the way across. Let's unlock some more tiles. Okay, so now I can walk all the way across here. So this is a full line that I can walk across. And then it would be good to have another one of those somewhere. Or like a vertical line. Let's just make a vertical line. So here's a vertical line that I can also walk through the farm. And then I can walk across this over here. And that also goes basically all the way across. I'll go ahead and unlock that tile so it does go all the way across. So I've got some vertical walking lines and horizontal walking lines through the farmland. I need another refined quartz, and then I can make another sprinkler. So this one is going to go here. And I can get to all the spots I need to there. This sprinkler is in the way, but I can walk across here, right? And I can walk down here, and then I can walk across here, so I can get all the bottom of these crops, but the top of these crops are still a pain in the neck to get to, and so I think I have to unlock some tiles, even though it's going to cost some money. Okay. Okay. I think we have a farm that we can actually walk around. It's Sunday. Sunday, Sunday. Let's bring Linus's berry basket. And I'm gonna walk this way. Hi, Zanny. Hi, Chicky. And I'm gonna chop down this tree and see how much of its stuff I can get, because I have a magnet ring. Alright, still can't get that stuff, but I'm still excited about the magnet ring. Got all that. Okay, Linus might be over here. I don't see Linus. We might be elsewhere. We've never been up to the train. So I think the time has finally come. Just because I'm curious, this is kind of a waste. But I want to be able to screenshot this screen. Oop, don't take a bomb. Okay. So unlock some tiles to get onto this screen. I don't see Linus here. He could be like in the spa or something. I'm going to take a screenshot of it just to see if there's anything particularly interesting here. Since it's been so long since I was last here. And yeah, there's some wiggle worms. Really not anything going on. Okay, that's good. I don't feel like I'm missing out. And I can chop this tree. Actually, if I do this, I can chop this tree and actually get the resources. Did my chest ever get moved? My chest did get moved, but only one square to the right, so it's still reachable. So that's fine with me. I wish I knew Linus's schedule. Let's just double check that I can't go in his tent. What if I unlock this tile? Is that what I need to get in the tent? That is what I need to get in the tent, because there's no door locking me out. Okay, so I can go in even if I'm not friends. So now I've witnessed the inside, so I could have done that last night if I thought of it. Here he is. Linus, I've got a berry basket for you. My basket! This means a lot to me. We did it. Are there any other... things I could be doing? Probably. Oh, I'm building a silo. I'm working on feeding animals. So that's another quest that's in progress. Okay, we have a little bit of time. I might as well mine some more. Oh my goodness, all the bad guys. Let's work on that burglar ring, killing millions of dust sprites. I got a shirt. It doesn't look awful, but I prefer the shirt that I already had. But good job, video game, giving me a shirt that wasn't awful. Iron, the good stuff that I'm here for. Lots of iron. And there's a lot of mining experience if I mine this amethyst, so let's unlock a tile for it. And I can stay out later in the mines now because I have the mine carts to get back quickly. Alrighty. Hello, Desperate. Hello, Big Rock. And all the rocks come in my inventory. Hooray. Sassy's testing flood fill update. Neat. I'm glad you have a local tester. Very convenient for quick turnaround. Big rocks, great. Oh, it's so nice knowing when I'm gonna get all the big rocks with my magnet ring. So awesome. This must be a very good luck day. I'm getting some good stuff in here. Copper. Alright, don't care to kill all the bats. Dance the Moonlight Jellies has begun at the beach. I'll do one more run. Then we'll head home via the minecarts. I want the big rock. Aha! Huzzah. You know what? I'll get this too. Oh, there's another big rock. I'm doing it. Ah, I can't. Darn it. Okay, let's head home. But yeah, thanks again for the patch. It's been good for me. No, I'm not trying to eat a blueberry. Silly video game. And let's cook up some more iron. And let's check on our kegs since we don't walk over here that often. Actually, let's check on the greenhouse. It's getting late. Nope, I broke a keg. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Okay, I guess we don't have time to check on the greenhouse. Silo will be coming up. I think I have an empty keg over there. Oh well. Alright. We made it through the summer. We made money. We got Linus's berry basket back. We've got a greenhouse. We've got mine carts. Everything's coming up Millhouse. But I don't think I have the mental energy in me right now to do the first day of fall, which is always stressful. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. Paths. I always forget about paths. I never make them. And I think you can make wooden paths. Do they decay over time? But yeah, that's a thing to consider. But I think I'll chop down more of the line of trees, like another line of trees south of it, so I can just witness what I'm walking on and clear out enough of the tree line that I can just see everything there, probably. Alright, so when we return in a future stream, it will be fall of year 3. You can make stone ones pink. What do I use my stone for? I'm at level 55 of the mines. My stone is spoken for. Even now that we have a quarry, I can never have enough stone. Staircases are expensive. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's see if there is someone we want to raid, or that I want to raid. You're welcome to come along. Mathu is still doing that. Oh, Brian Williams is doing a Dragon Warrior race. I want to check that out. How far into it are we? A good ways in. But yeah, I'll raid Brian Williams. If you want to see some Dragon Warrior Randomizer, you're welcome to come along. Brian Williams even wrote a bot to play the game automatically that he was testing, and I don't know if he's done any more work on it, so I'm going to ask him about it. But otherwise, I imagine I'll stream more of this tomorrow. So have a great night.